Hey guys, so today's video is gonna be the eyeliner video I told you guys I would film. In this video, I'll be talking about all the liquid eyeliners I've used throughout the years, the good and the bad. So without further ado, let's just get started. So I have 4 out of the 5 eyeliners that I really like and swear by. I don't have one of them just because I haven't purchased it in years because I've been using either one of these 4. But these 5 eyeliners that I'm going to mention are the best of the best that I've tried. Something that you'll notice with the eyeliners that are my top 5 are they're all made in Asia, which I mentioned before in my beauty favorites video, that I really like Japanese makeup products. It really caters to Asian eyes, which are my eyes, so that's what I really look for when looking for either mascara or eyeliners. I look to see if they're made in Korea or made in Japan. So the first eyeliner I'm going to talk about is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. I really like this eyeliner because it has the bristle tipped applicator. It's not necessarily a brush. Well, it is a brush, but it's more of like the plastic hard bristles, which I really like because it creates the finest point to my wing liners. I really like that it's an ultra black color. The staying power isn't as good as the other ones I'm going to mention later, but it is still good. So the next one is the Kat Von D, what is this called? Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And this also has that applicator that I like, the brush tip. I'm going to call it a brush because I don't know what else to call it. That really precise brush tip, and same thing, gets my eyeliner really precise. I don't know if it claims to be like a 24-hour hold eyeliner. I'm assuming so because it's called tattoo liner, but it doesn't stay as long on me as long, and the color isn't as black as I would like. I mean, it is black, but I like my black liners the blackest of the black. So I mean, on the spectrum of black, it's more towards the low end. But yeah, so next on, these are probably my top 2 eyeliners of the 5. This one is the K Palette Real Lasting Eyeliner, and it's a 1-day tattoo, so it's very similar to the Kat Von D one. This is same applicator, that hard bristle tip brush, so really precise, but I really like the formula of this. It stays all day. Legit, like, I'm surprised how long it stays on. I could even go to sleep with it and it'll still be on point the next day. So I really like the formula of this. I really like the color of this. I really like the applicator of this. So this one is definitely one of my top 2. This one, what I do have to say about this one is that it is hard to get your hands on because it is a Japanese product, so I do have to buy it either on eBay or at my Japanese supermarket that sells makeup products. So this is hard to get your hands on, but it's amazing. I love this one. So probably my number 1 eyeliner that I love is the Marc Jacobs Precision Pen, and I believe the color is called Black Liqueur. And just hearing that name, you just know it's gonna be ultra black, and I don't know, when you hear it, it just sounds amazing, and it is. But the only thing I would say that I would change about this eyeliner is it's not the plastic bristle applicator that I like. This is more of a felt tip marker, which it is really pointed anyways, which you can create a really precise wing with it, but I'm just used to using the bristles, so it just really flicks and creates a really fine point, which for this I have to work more with, but I do have to say this is the best formula. Its staying power is amazing, even better than the K palette one, which is saying a lot because that one already stays amazingly, and this one is just ultra black. It's not patent, but it's just really like a liqueur color. Like, it's really hard to explain. If you go to your Sephora, definitely swatch it and you'll see what I mean. It's just so amazing. But the only downside is this thing is freaking expensive as hell. It's $30, so I usually only buy this when it has a Sephora VIP sales. So yeah, I showed you in my haul that I bought this. But I love it so much. It's so amazing. I am wearing it today. For my eyeliner today, what I did was, where is it? I used the K palette one to just flick out the wing. I don't know if you could see from this far, but it's, I brought it out quite far today just so I could, you know, it's an eyeliner video, might as well exaggerate my eyeliner. So I brought it out further. I just flicked it out with the K palette, and then I filled in my top lid with the Marc Jacobs one, and then I just filled in that little, like, you know, empty triangle area that you get when you do your eyeliner with this. So I only use the K palette one to create that point, and then I just do everything else with this. And seriously, I just can't get over how amazing this is. If it was my own perfect world, I would combine the two together, the K palette and the Marc Jacobs one, and it would be legit the most perfect liquid liner. So the fifth one that I really like, that I don't have with me because I haven't used it for years, but it's also a really good one and definitely ranks among the 4 that I mentioned, and it's the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. That one is also made in Japan, which obviously I love. It stays put. I would say its longevity and the color definitely reminds me of the Kat Von D one. It's very similar, but yeah, that's definitely one that I have used over the years and I really liked as well. So those are definitely my top 5 liquid liners. I have a list of other eyeliners that I've used, and I kind of just wanted to mention to you guys my experience with them, either my good or bad experiences. So I mentioned that my favorite type of eyeliners to use is the brush tip applicator, but I have used liquid liners that have different applicators, like the felt tip eyeliners or the marker type. So some that I've tried before is the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim eyeliner. It's the same thing. It comes in a pen, but its tip is a felt tip, and it's really, if I can remember, it was like really long. It was longer than this like brush head, so it was very slim. That's where the name came from, super slim. But again, I definitely prefer the bristle brush. So that wasn't my favorite, and the longevity wasn't that great, but that was definitely one that I tried. Another one I tried before, which had the felt tip, is from L'Oreal as well, and it's a very popular one, and it's the Linear Intense. And this one is a little bit different because it comes, it's not a pen-like applicator. It has its own wand, so it has its tube of liquid eyeliner, and you would pull out the wand, and that's how you would apply it. And to get more product, you would have to dip it back in the tube. So that had the felt tip applicator, which was good. I think I remember, I liked the formula. The color was good. Definitely the formula was better than the Infallible one, but I just didn't like how it was a 2-piece. I don't know, something about it. This one's just easier. You don't have to dip more product. It just flows through. So I prefer a pen type liquid liner. So another one I tried before was the e.l.f. pen one, just because it was so affordable. But just take my word for it. Don't try it because it was not worth $3. I know it's so cheap, what can I expect, but just take my word for it, no good. So another one that I've tried before is the NIMiiK Skinny Marker, and that is also the felt tip pen liquid liner, and if I could recall, it was a good eyeliner. It's just it had that felt tip and I preferred, you know, this one, the bristles, so I'm assuming that's why I don't have it or don't use it anymore. But I don't think I had a bad experience with it. It's just my preferences is why I don't have it. So the two last ones I want to mention are different types of liquid liner, and it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like this one is the MAC Liquid Lash Liner. What would you call this? It is like a wand, but instead of, yeah, so it's a wand brush wand. This applicator I cannot handle. It's just too difficult for me, and coming from a person who does eyeliner every day, I don't know, I just can't do it. I mean, I definitely could work with it, but it will take me like longer than it should. But the formula of this is pretty legit. It stays put. It won't budge after it dries. I use this when I do more dramatic looks, like if I have glitter on the lid and I want something really liquidy to get in between the grits of the glitter. So this one's really good. It's just the applicator, I just don't know how to, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that type of applicator, but I have to say the formula of this is amazing. Another one that I've tried, which is very similar to this one, is by NYC, and I believe it's just like a liquid liner, but it looks exactly like this. It's in a tube and it has a brush wand. I tried that one because not only was it similar to the MAC one, but Crispy raves about it and she loves it. It's her favorite eyeliner, so I tried it, but when I tried it, legit, like my whole lid was itchy and puffy, and I don't have sensitive skin, so I was really surprised that I had that type of reaction for that, or with that product. So yeah, that's why I don't use that one, but it was really a shocker to me because I don't have sensitive skin. I don't react to a lot of products, so I don't know, it's just weird. But those are all the eyeliners that I could recall. I'm sure there are more that I've tried throughout the years because I've been, I don't know, experimenting with makeup for, I don't know, 13 years, since I was 15. I'm assuming so. 15, 14, so, and I'm turning 28, so 13, 14 years of experimenting with makeup. I'm sure I've tried other brands, but those are the ones that I could recall and could give you my input and my experience, share with you my experience about. So definitely check out the ones that I mentioned before, my top 5. Definitely check out and swatch the Marc Jacobs. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. But other than that, that's it for this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Number, baby, go ahead and call it up. You got my number, baby, go ahead and call it up. You got my number, baby, go ahead and call it up. Go ahead and call it up. Go ahead and call it up.